the greatest investment we'll ever have and not trust that person. That don't make no sense. I don't need to trust you relationship-wise. I need to trust you with my child. If you're not with the person that you had a child with, you need to be able to trust that person, they mama, they daddy. They need to be able to trust your mama and your daddy, right? You need to be able to trust a few uncles and aunts on both sides of the family. You need to be able to trust at least 20 people in your circle when it comes to your child. Otherwise, you got a problem. We have this thing in our community where we always say it takes a village, right? But we say that shit, we don't really mean it because we're creating a village by having kids over here, kids over there, kids over there. But when it comes to managing the village, we don't know how to manage it. If I'm not with you and I have a child with you and you're with somebody else, that's your business between you and that other person, but my child is my business. My job now is to know him, right? Just like your job is to know the person I'm with because they're around our child. Build a relationship where I can trust that person with my child if they're gonna be around my child, right? That's part of managing the village. So we talk that hot shit about a village, it takes a village, but when it comes to managing the village, we get in our feelings. Like, why is that? If your child is gonna be around somebody other than you, you need to know that person intrinsically. I need to be going hoop with this nigga every other Saturday. And if I'm with somebody, she need to be going to brunch every other Sunday. We all need to know each other. Because, like I said, it's the biggest investment you'll make in your life is your child. And we throw that shit to the wayside, right? It take a village, huh? But we need to learn how to manage the village. Do I trust you to be in a relationship with you? No. But I need to be able to trust you to do what's right for my child, for our child. I shouldn't be in my feelings about you being with somebody else. Because that's a me problem at that point, right? If I chose not to be with you or I did something not to be with you, but I'm mad that you with somebody else, that's a me problem that I need to work on. It got nothing to do with you or that child. We can't get past that. We don't need to be bashing in our people's windows, breaking in houses, hiding in fucking bushes. That don't make no fucking sense. Ain't that much fucking love in the world. Love ain't pain, love ain't hurt, love is love, right? And you should be willing to do whatever you need to do for your child in their upbringing, right? And the biggest thing with men, with women, when you're trying to raise a child is that you have to put your pride aside. If you can't put your pride aside, then the situation is gonna be fucked. You're always gonna have disagreements with people. You're always gonna have these little spats here and there, right? That's normal human shit. That ain't nothing to hold against anybody. But as long as that person has a moral standing that you can trust, you should be good. You're not ever gonna totally get along with somebody. And it's ludicrous for us to think that.
It takes a village to raise a child. Where's the blueprint for that?
The blueprint is how we always did things. Everybody could put a child in their place within the community, right? And it was okay, it was understood that they were doing what was morally right or correct for their child, right? And we moved away from that. A child belonged to the group. Knowledge could be imparted to that child from everybody in the group. That child could be helped by everybody in the group. But now we're so isolated. We use children as pawns. We're selfish, right? And like I say, the biggest investment you'll ever make is your child. And if you're doing emotional, petty things concerning your child, then you're squandering your investment. And anything associated with your investment, you need to know everything about. Because if I'm putting money in something, right, tangible money, I need to know everything about that thing that I'm putting the money in. Why wouldn't I know everything about what's being put into my child? It don't make any sense not to. If they're gonna have a stepfather or a stepmother, you need to know them. They need to be part of your job. They need to be work for you. You need to know them. You need to know what kind of fucking ice cream they like. It's about compromise when it comes to a child, right? Even if you're with that woman, even if you're with that man, and y'all raising y'all child together, it's always gonna be compromised when it comes to how you raise that child because the backgrounds are different. Because how you see things are different, right? So why can't you compromise with a group of people concerning your child if you put yourself in that situation?
Right!